Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. 2 weeks from this week, Saturday, February 1st, is Royal Rumble 2025, and we are shaping up for what feels like a very stacked, star-studded show. Quick reminder, ladies and gentlemen, next week, A&B Convos and I will be preview and predicting Royal Rumble. We'll have certain surprise entrants that I'm gonna be presenting to them, and they're gonna give their opinions on. And I think there's a certain female that I know is gonna pop AJ. A from A&B Convos. I said AJ on purpose. Spoiler alert! Ladies and gentlemen, we just finished watching Monday Night Raw for tonight, and let me just say, without giving context, I needed the show. Tonight's show was like a breather away from the world today. You all know what's getting ready to happen. More than ever, I would like to really delve into the world of professional wrestling. And as I promised you, we're going to be putting out more content here in 2025. And so far, I've been keeping my promise. More uploads. You notice I've been putting out more topical wrestling news videos. I hope you guys are enjoying that. And these live streams, they're going to be increasing now. Especially after the Royal Rumble. So we're going to have a lot of content coming your way. Now, we should actually talk about what's happening here in Texas. Just give me a second, guys. I know you guys are filing in, and I appreciate you for being here. So let's get right to the big news at hand. So currently here in Texas, we have a winter storm warning. Yeah, it's a winter storm warning, and we are expected to get snow tomorrow. Some of you just went, no, yay. Okay? In Chicago or further up north, that's probably a good thing for y'all. We down here in Texas don't do snow. We can't handle snow. So we're not prepared for what's to come. And so more than likely, I'm just letting you know now, we might be out of power. Probably until we're suspecting maybe Thursday. Yeah. Because that's when the winter storm will pass. We're going to get snow tomorrow, but we're going to have sleet. We're going to have sleet on Wednesday. So I'm praying we're okay, and I can come up here to do a live stream. But man, I'm a bit worried about this snowstorm coming in. So just be patient with me. Follow me on social media. Of course, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. And yes, I did say TikTok. TikTok is back. For now. Until they decide to ban it again. Apparently, our current leader says he wants 50% of TikTok. That is not happening. So, TikTok will most likely be gone in the next 90 days. So, if you have TikTok, enjoy it while you can, because by the time April 20th hits, it will most likely be gone. Ain't much going to be done about it. There's not much going to be done about it. I do not expect them to do anything about that. But we'll keep promoting it until then. Raw. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw. So, great crowd, Dallas, Texas. Of course, we're in Texas. First thing that stands out to me, CM Punk did a promo, and he mentioned beating the piss out of Hulk Hogan if he was to enter the Royal Rumble. And guess what? The crowd cheered. Now, I did predict they would cheer, because we are in Dallas, Texas, which is completely Democrat. Even though, believe it or not, even though Texas is mostly red, the big cities, of course, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, and El Paso are Democrat. So I expected him to get cheered when he said that, and I was right. So if he was to go to Corpus Christi, though, that's a red city. Ugh, I don't know about that one. Let's play it by ear. Where are they at? Where are they at on Saturday for Saturday night's main event? I'm expecting Hogan to be there. Is that Indianapolis? Ooh, Minnesota? Ooh, is that? Let me see. Is that? Someone tell me what that is. Is Minnesota blue or red? Well, Indianapolis. Let's see, because I'm just questioning if he's gonna get booed or cheered in every other crowd, but we'll definitely see. We'll definitely see. It's in San Antonio, actually. It's in San Antonio on Saturday. My bad. Okay. San Antonio's booed, so he's gonna get booed. I appreciate that. I mean, Shawn Michaels is gonna be there. Okay. Well then, wait, why did I say Indianapolis? Is that the Royal Rumble? Did I get the Royal Rumble mixed up with Saturday Night's main event? Oh, great. I'm doing that now. Yeah, I got you. The Royal Rumble is in Indianapolis. Okay. But we're good. We're all right. But regardless, he'll probably most likely get booed in San Antonio because they don't like him either. But we'll play that one by ear. Yeah, let's talk about the rest of Raw. Rhea Ripley battled with Nia Jax. Okay, listen. As much as I appreciate them trying to get more eyes on these talents and using their shows to promote the Royal Rumble, this is starting to blend together a little too much now. We basically have two rosters for a reason. We said it would be a hard reset on these talents going from Raw to SmackDown. They're starting to cross over a little too much for my liking. I literally just saw Nia Jax and Bayley on SmackDown, and now they're here on Raw. Why? Royal Rumble, I know, but why? They could have just done this stuff on SmackDown. But yeah, Rhea Ripley's going to be fighting Nia Jax, Saturday Night's main event. Cool. They already had a match. Their last match wasn't all that great, but fine, I suppose. I'm trying to think what else happened here. Bayley is now on Raw. There you go. I don't know what that means. Apparently, she's on the same show now as Damage CTRL. Do me a favor. Do me a solid favor. Do not put them back together. I'm scared they are going to reunite Damage CTRL. Do not do that. There's a reason why they split up. For the continuity's sake, keep them split up. But I have a feeling they're going to test those waters. Dominic Mysterio apparently is going after the tag team titles. I think they're trying to set him up to be the pseudo leader now, I suppose. Cool, of the Judgment Day or whatever the hell that is. My boy Cerro Miedo, Pentagon Jr., Penta, is still freaking over. Teflon Don has been a member for a month. Greetings, Just Alyx, from the original Mod Father. Hope all is well. First thing, thank you for just being great. Oh, thanks, man. And great. And chat, Will Smith that... Sorry, that caught me off guard. Will Smith that like button. You just smack it. Just give it that old Chris Tucker. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. We're not talking about Roseanne Barr. We're not doing it. We're talking about Monday Night Raw. What else happened on Monday Night Raw? The New Day wrestled. Heel New Day wrestled. Kofi Kingston wrestled against Rey Mysterio. Interesting. I'll probably have a lot more to say about that when we get into the show. They are heavily, and I mean heavily, teasing Seth Rollins going heel. Heavily. They had Karrion Kross in the background looking like the devil. The devil on his shoulders. The what do you call that? The Dark Shadow? That evil demon? Whatever. He's essentially teasing for us that Seth freaking Rollins is going heel very soon. Cool. Oh, someone just said it. Dakota Kai ate a sick drop kick from... I don't even know why Zoe Stark drop kicked her that hard. I remember seeing it and I went, that felt personal. Did Dakota Kai take something from her? I wasn't watching when A&B Combos was reacting to the match. I'm pretty sure A&B popped when that drop kick hit her, because that looked nasty. And I mean nasty. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, face to face. Kevin Owens is like, hey, you got my back, right? And Sami is like, bitch, I don't got nothing. I don't got your back. Kevin's like, but you got my back, right? Right? We're friends, right? You're going to help me win the title, right? Right? So it's looking like we know what Kevin is doing for WrestleMania. They've already teased Sami and Kevin, so that's looking like the match for WrestleMania. And it's appropriate. It's appropriate. They're probably going to go straight ROH with it. Honest to God, they both need this. Just do it. What are we going to say? No. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Why not? Let's go back to Sami and Kevin, because apparently they can't stay away from each other, and they need each other. Why not? So we're going to get into that feud. And I do like that we're teasing Sami Zayn potentially going for the World Championship, too. I've always felt that's what he should be doing. Him winning the IC title last year was such a step back. As much as I liked it, although I really, really wished Chad Gable, who was on the show tonight, I wish Chad Gable would have won that belt. I really do. Even if he dropped it right back to Sami. Seriously. But Sami Zayn and what they're doing with him, Seth Rollins, they're teasing Sami is definitely becoming in my opinion, a main event player. But yeah, it feels like the wheels are in motion for WrestleMania season already. But it's small steps, baby steps, here and there. We're seeing the pieces being moved into the places they don't need to be. And I can't really think of anything else to talk about at this moment. So when I go through the Raw review and I see what was on the docket, I'll say what I have to say with that. But it's something to appreciate once again with Triple H, with shows like this, because tonight was a really good show. You can sit here and say not a lot happened, but if you're into storytelling like me, and you see the breadcrumbs being set up, what's the word I'm looking for? He's basically preparing us for what's to come. It's just small things here and there. It's setups. Set up. And it was a show full of setups, but it's setups to whet your appetite. You know what I mean? The Seth Rollins heel turn. You see that coming. Of course, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. You see that coming. What they're doing with Rhea Ripley and everything that's going on with the Judgment Day. Apparently, Dominic Mysterio is becoming a leader, and that's going to change everything. They're going to kick Finn Balor out. Does that mean Finn's going to be a babyface? I don't know. But you see the setup of a lot of things happening. And for me, that's important. That's really important because, first off, as Jackson Lane said, you need that anticipation, giving you a taste of what's to come, right? But it also shows me that there is a long-term plan here. And so I have to keep watching each week. You need to keep doing that. One of the things I hated about Vince McMahon is that everything was just self-contained. It was just no long-term plan. Whatever he felt like doing, he just did, right? With Triple H, the storylines and the stories, they always lead to something else. The characters are always developing. They're always going somewhere. They're never not going nowhere. What happened 2 years ago has an effect on what happens today. And it feels good. It feels actually really, really good to see it. So you can sit here all day and say that not a lot happened. I disagree. A lot of setup, much needed setup. The only issue that I had was Nia Jax, Bayley, and some other SmackDown faces being on the show. I'm just like, y'all, I just saw you. Look, the only show that needs more faces right now is SmackDown. It's not Raw. It's SmackDown. Now, clearly, because they moved Bayley onto the show, they also moved Roxanne Perez. So it's looking like Roxanne Perez is coming to Raw. I don't know how I feel about that. I think Roxanne Perez should go to SmackDown because that's where they need her. But apparently, she's coming to Raw. I'm cool with that. I'm 100% cool with that. But if this is going to be the case, if Roxanne Perez is coming to Raw, not SmackDown, they better give her the belt. they won't give her the belt until like maybe. I can see Roxanne Perez winning the IC championship first. Probably that. Yeah, she'll win that first before she wins the women's world championship. She'll win that probably within the next 2 or 3 years, for sure. Mark my words. I guarantee you she'll end up winning that championship. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they're going to do. I'm just a little scared at certain things that I can see happening. Like that Damage CTRL reunion. Miss me with that. Do not go back to Damage CTRL. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not do it. Don't do it. Sorry. We're not going to do that. All right. Thank y'all so much for being here. We're going to go ahead and get things started, move things along. As always, guys, be sure you show your love to each other. During this time, more than ever, we have to stick together. I am going to be promoting the community as much as possible. All right. During these dark times in this country, what's going to help us get through it is the community and the communities that we build. So, keep your hands open, keep your hearts open, keep your minds open to those who are suffering. Real talk. We are in this together. So with that said, if this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Wow, your edits help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership, click that join button, and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing. Whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or a review, past, present, or future. Also, don't forget to give thanks. Hit that super thanks. If you would like to donate after the fact, you can. Also, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at Just Alyx Central. Give me a follow on Instagram, give me a follow on Spotify, give me a follow on Cameo, give me a follow on Threads. Follow us on Discord, follow me on Blue Sky, where the skies are clearer. And give me a follow on TikTok, for I am the tickest of the talkiest. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo, and yes, Super Chats are officially on you. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justalexsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi. And get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees and Teespring. Are you a Just Alyx guy? Then join the club. Get you an I'm a Just Alyx guy t-shirt. Hot off the press. Also get you an old school Deluxe Men t-shirt. Get you a new school Alex's World t-shirt. And many, many more t-shirt designs coming your way. So stay tuned. Join the cause. Expand the brand today, right here. In Alex's world. My world. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to the lovely people at SeatGeek Nation, the sponsors of today's video. If you are somebody that's looking for some sweet, sweet discounts on those tickets, maybe you got you some Royal Rumble tickets that you want to buy. Maybe some Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, NXT, TNA. Hey, TNA and WWE have a partnership now, so TNA sponsorships, screw AEW tickets, wrestling tickets, they're all on SeatGeek. Okay, maybe you don't want no wrestling tickets. Maybe you want them Super Bowl tickets, though. Who wants to go to the Super Bowl? Catch them footballs. You can get those tickets off of SeatGeek as well. But check this out, because some of you are like, man, I would, but them prices, I don't know about them prices. I got you. If you get your tickets today off of SeatGeek, use my promo code JustAlyx. I said JustAlyx to get $20 off. So, if you want more info on that, let's get a quick word from our sponsors. But before I get this up, shout-outs. Today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek. If you're a wrestling fan looking for access to great seats for any wrestling event near you, then you want to use this app. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek stands as the unrivaled #1 ticketing app in the market today. SeatGeek constantly delivers incredible deals on ticket prices. When you're exploring the app, keep an eye out for the special green dots that mark the best deals. What's even better is that every ticket you purchase is backed by SeatGeek's buyer guarantee, with the option to return your tickets and even swap them before the events. So here's an exclusive for you. If you click the link down below and use the promo code JustAlyx, you can get $20 off your first purchase. Yes, $20 off any ticket that you purchase using the promo code JustAlyx. This is a sweet deal that you could use literally right now. So don't wait. Click the link, download the app, and join the SeatGeek family today. Hello everybody, welcome back. Say hello to the Mod Squad. Ultra! Sean Nice and First Heart, Elias, a demon, New Japan Pro Wrestling Go. Leo does everything. Highway dealing danger. The Mod Father, Teflon Don, Zeno, Enigma. The enigmatic. What the hell? Why can't I say that word right? The Enigma. You know what I'm trying to say. Him. Zeno is here, and also Big MGM, because they help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. Do me a favor, hit that like button. The more you like the video, the more opportunities I will be given to be recommended here on YouTube. So help boost that algorithm by hitting that button. All right, who's here? Who we got here in his house? The first person I see is former Super Chat champion. You gotta give him love. It's Debit Money. Debit Money Adams in his house. I see Sean Swaby. Baby! Sean Swaby, good to have you here, sir. Oh, I see JJ. Who let the dogs out? Ooh. JJ Bulldog. I also see YouTube member Xavier Jackson. Good to have you here, sir. Mr. Jackson, if you're nasty. Joe Davidian. I see Jackson Lane, 02. Aaron Teagle. Let me scroll down a little bit. Your Goatness. Your Royal Goatness, Lauren Biggs. John Beal of the second. Adam Ritter. JB Snacking. Joe Arredondo. Oh my goodness. Well, if it isn't Catherine Tega. How you doing, Catherine? It's been a minute, Catherine. Where you been? College? Darcy Jadam.
Do we think Seth Punk or Punk reigns at Mania?
Most likely Seth Punk. I'm feeling Seth and Punk. More than likely. We're gonna have to figure that one out. But it might be Punk and Reigns as well. For the record, ladies and gentlemen, both the World Heavyweight Super Chat Championship, currently owned by Corp CA, and the International Super Chat Championship will be on the line at the Royal Rumble. First and second place will get both belts. So be's ready to put that money where that mouth is. What? We're going to see how it works. Make that work. I see, ooh, is that Tyler TJ Gaming? Tyler TJ Gaming. Good to have you here, sir. Thank you for showing up. So Catherine says she works at a hotel. You stopped by to say what's up? Make that money. If I ever come to your city, give me a discount. Robin Sucks also in his house. Let me see if I said everybody in here. I don't want to miss anybody. I feel like I missed a lot of people. I sure did. We got the Boyhood Dream. Colonel H. Stinkmainer. Yes, that is actually a name in the live chat. And if you know where that comes from, we are definitely friends. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop right there. Yeah, that's a good amount of people. Thank you all so much for being here. If you guys, of course, feel like I didn't say your name and I skipped over you, please understand this. It's not intentional. And it's not because I hate you. We have a lot to get to. I have a Raw review to do. People want to hear me talk about wrestling. Yeah, we're going to talk about professional wrestling here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see here. I want to be sure I have everything I need to have here. I have a link. I have the notes. All right, I think we're ready to go. Let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Get your donations in and say hello to the people. Chat it up. And we'll get back to your thoughts at the end of the show. Give me your thoughts. Give me your scores. Give me your grades. 1 out of 10, 10 being the highest. A, B, C, D, F. And then we'll get to your thoughts later on. Monday Night Raw, January 20th, 2025 was live in Dallas, Texas. Right here in the home state. Deep in the heart of, Yes, that's what Texas is now. Deep in the heart of, Someone's gonna make a meme out of that. Watch it happen. Unfortunately, although fortunately, Pat McAfee was not on the show tonight. Wade Barrett was. Now some of you was like, what happened to Corey Graves? No one gives a fuck. Did a video about Corey Graves earlier. Go watch it. I wanna be on the main roster. Why did I get replaced with Pat McAfee and Wade Barrett? What happened? Shut up. Made me bring out the Vince McMahon. Sick of you. Jey Uso, Gunther opened up the show. So essentially, they're building up for the World Heavyweight Championship match on Saturday. We all know Jey's losing, but they're really playing up this story that Jey's a failure, that he's not going to win that title. And it's starting to remind me of what happened with Jey and a certain other champion, Braun Breaker. They did the same thing. Braun's like, bitch, you can't win a title. You'll never win a title. You're a flop, sir. And what ended up happening? Jey won the title. So now I'm like, is that what we're doing? Are we setting up Jey Uso to win the title from Gunther? No, probably. I want to hope it happens. I would love for Jey Uso to win that world title, but Gunther's gonna retain. But then, here's my thing. Like, Jey Uso's popularity is such a lightning in a bottle scenario where I kind of feel like because he's hot, from sheer principle, from a sheer standpoint of this guy is one of the most popular talents in the world. The belts need him. He doesn't need a belt, but the belts need him. I almost kind of want him to beat Gunther. Just to shake shit up. Here's the thing. You could have Jey Uso beat Gunther at Saturday night's main event, do the rematch at the Royal Rumble, give it right back to Gunther. You could always do that. That's just something I was thinking. Just to keep things spontaneous and keep you guessing. Just keep having the belts be defended, different points, different people. But yeah, like he's essentially saying that, I don't know, man. You might not be that big of a deal. And then Jey Uso's like, bitch, I made it at WrestleMania 39. I'm better than you, playboy. They brawl, and then Jey gets the better of him, and that was the opening segment. So, point blank, Jey's not winning the belt on Saturday. Although, if they decide to give him the belt, I'm not going to be upset about that. But he's not winning the belt. I do have a question. Like, okay, so clearly the plan here for WrestleMania is either going to be Seth Rollins versus CM Punk, or maybe you move CM Punk to SmackDown and he fights Roman Reigns. I'm cool either way. But I'm going to go off of Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. Who does Gunther fight at WrestleMania? And I've been sitting on that for a minute. And two names come to mind. One of them, of course, is John Cena. Although, if John Cena is winning the Rumble, he's going to go fight Cody Rhodes. Period. So, who fights Gunther? And then it hit me. I just said his name earlier. Sami Zayn's going for the world title. I went, well, shit. There it is. Right? Maybe they'll have Gunther defend the belt against Sami Zayn, and then the world championship will be defended against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Right? We'll see. But no, I don't really have a particular opponent for Gunther right now. Because if Seth is taking on Punk, if Sami's taking on Kevin, who the hell fights Gunther? No, for real. Who the fuck fights Gunther? I'm almost willing to take the belt off of Gunther and just put it on Seth and have Seth fight CM Punk. They really don't have anybody for Gunther. Someone said, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing Goldberg. Someone said Goldberg. Jesus Christ. Can we not? No, please. No. Okay. Cool. We'll play that one by ear. We'll play Gunther by ear because right now I'm like I have no clue who fights him. JBL was here tonight. Yeah, the wrestling god. JBL with his cowboy hat was doing commentary for Rey Mysterio versus heel Kofi Kingston. There's something about heel Kofi Kingston that just rocks. He's such an awesome heel. Him and Xavier Woods are just king heels. They know how to make a crowd hate them and feel good about seeing them get beat. But seeing the New Day tease JBL, seeing JBL not do anything about it, that's okay. But JBL was on commentary. JBL does bring a much needed voice to that commentary desk. I'm almost willing, if they want to, maybe have him bring a little bit more of that in the future, just here and there, just show up. Him, Pat McAfee, and Michael Cole. Like Jesse the Body Ventura. I remember when it was Jesse, Michael Cole, and Pat McAfee, Saturday Night's Main Event, and they were talking about Cody and Kevin Owens. And I said it then, I'm like, Jesse brings a lot to this table. And Cole and Pat McAfee are great as it is. But you add in a JBL and or a Jesse the Body Ventura. Ooh! And by the way, I hope Jesse is there on Saturday. He better be there on Saturday. You better not have a Saturday Night's Main Event and not have Jesse the Body Ventura, sir, ma'am. But yeah, Kofi Kingston took on Rey Mysterio, and Rey Mysterio got the pinfall on him. They attacked right after the match, and then the LWO came to make the save, and there's that. So there you go. They're going to continue that New Day heat. And I like that New Day is able to take a loss and still maintain their heat. So that's always a good sign. Bayley made it clear and announced that yes, she is now on Monday Night Raw. And then Nia Jax shows up because Nia Jax attacked Rhea Ripley before the show. They showed it in clips. And Nia Jax is like, I'ma eat you. No, she didn't say that. She says, I'ma go be in the Royal Rumble. And before then, Bayley said, I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble. So clearly, Bayley is most likely going to be the last 4. Maybe, perhaps. I'm not too sure about that. But Nia Jax and Bayley are in the Rumble. And they're having a match tonight. I've seen Bayley versus Nia Jax so many times. It's like, you ever see those matches where it's like, oh my God, fight somebody else, please. For the love of God. That's what this feels like. They fight so much. It's cray-cray. Anyways, they talk about who came up next. Is it Chad Gable? Hey, my boy Chad Gable. Talk about him losing to Penta last week. And how he has a thing for luchadors. For some reason, they're his weakness. They're his kryptonite. Like that. And so he went to Dominic Mysterio. And he's like, hey, help a brother out. Help me beat them luchadors. And Dominic's like, all right, here's a paper. Call my dude. You're like, what the fuck do you call to be a luchador? You gonna call Ultimo Dragon? No. Yeah, here's a paper to help you out, right? And so Chad Gable's like, all right, I'm gonna go call him to beat the luchadors. Yeah. So that's going on, and currently Finn Balor is out, so Dominic Mysterio is kind of playing semi-leader, and Liv is basically controlling the group through him. So looking forward to seeing where that one goes. I think after this was the Sami Zayn promo, right? Sami Zayn comes out, and he's talking about becoming world champion. That's been his dream. And then he's interrupted by KO. Kevin Owens. As soon as I saw that, I went, well, there's your WrestleMania match. Right there. There's your WrestleMania match between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And you already know they have a lot of history, and you got to do them at WrestleMania one-on-one. You just got to. I hope that my personal opinion, I hope that they go the Ring of Honor route with it. They go straight violence. Because Sami has nothing for WrestleMania right now. And if we do him and Kevin, it can't just be like any other feud. This needs to feel like what they did in Ring of Honor, right? And so Kevin Owens, what I like about what Sami and Kevin Owens do, they have such a rich history to where they can just plug back into each other. Someone told me they did have a match at WrestleMania. Oh, sure the fuck they did. WrestleMania 37. Completely forgot about that one. Now I remember it. So, okay. This time, it's going to be Kevin as a heel, Sami as a face. And hopefully we can make it more violent. One more time. Screw it. But essentially, Kevin came out and told Sami to acknowledge him as the world champion. And when he wins the Royal Rumble, he can't wait to face him. And he told Sami, I had your back. Now you gotta have mine. Right? We're friends. You better have mine. And Sami's like, fuck this guy. We'll definitely see where that one goes. But yeah, they're basically teasing Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for WrestleMania. For sure. Little interaction between Sheamus. Who says that? Sheamus. Sheamus and Braun Breaker. And they're gonna have a match on Saturday. Braun's gonna definitely win, but what you gonna do when they come for you? You know, what you gonna do? I think after this, was it a backstage segment between? I think this was the backstage segment between Sami and Seth Rollins, right? Where they teased the first heel turn. No, it was Bayley versus Nia Jax. The match was fine. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't great. But it wasn't terrible either. So I'm not going to be all like, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's the same match. It was a fine match. It was the same match that they had last time. So it is what it is. They just wrestle each other too much. Let's talk about Roxanne Perez. Because Roxanne was looking fine. Good Lord Almighty. A wop, bop, a loo, bop, a dot, bab, damn. Roxanne Perez was in that crowd looking scrumdiddlyocious. And she was watching Bayley with like a hawk. Yeah. You know where that one's going. No, it's not going there. Get your head out of the gutter. Thank you. It's going to a wrestling match. No, not that kind of wrestling match. Yeah, I'm reading your mind, JB Snacking. You thought about it, didn't you? I read yours too, JJ Bulldog. I read minds in this bitch. I'm psychic. Not a psycho. Well, yeah, I'm kind of a psycho. If you watch wrestling, you're not all the way there. Anyways, yes, I'm psychic. I can read your minds. I was very surprised, and I said this on my SmackDown, not my SmackDown review, one of my videos. They didn't have Roxanne interfere on SmackDown or tonight. Like, Roxanne is just there. And Bayley keeps losing. So what, is Roxanne just a curse? But yeah, Bayley lost to Nia Jax because Roxanne was there. Is Roxanne just a curse or something? Like, did she put a hex? I guess. Let me see here. I think after this, Rhea Ripley comes out, beats up Nia Jax, and set up Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax for Saturday, a match that I've seen also, and I don't want to see again, but what am I going to do? Let me see here. Sami Zayn catches Seth Rollins backstage, and thanks to... yeah, so this is when Sami Zayn meets Seth Rollins backstage, and Seth is, talking about winning the Royal Rumble, and then in the background, you see Karrion Kross looking like the demon in the darkness with a Cheshire cat's... Cheshire cat grin. Demonic. You in danger, girl? Demonic look in the background, basically teasing a heel turn for Seth Rollins. Uh-oh, there it is. Because anytime he shows up, he being Karrion Kross, that means someone's turning heel. It be like that sometimes. Penta! Cedro! Miedo! Penta as Cedro Miedo, of course, is taking on Peter Dunne. This match was great. Penta brings a whole new level of wrestling to the roster. And it was one of those things where you see him on AEW and he feels like everybody else. He feels like everybody else on AEW. But you bring him to WWE and he instantly stands out like a megastar. And I love it. And they treat him like a megastar. The Cedro Miedo chant wasn't as over here as it was in, San Jose? Where were they last week? San Jose, right? Yeah, that shit was over in San Jose. It's not like it's not over. Like, people chant it for it. You know what I mean? But it's like, you want that big crowd Cedro Miedo, but they'll catch on. He just got there, so I'm not gonna trip about it. He did beat Peter Dunne. They're gonna keep Penta strong as they should. Logan Paul had a vignette. Don't want to get sick. CM Punk came out to do an interview. He says he's a history maker. And just 3 short weeks ago, he main evented the first Monday Night Raw live on Netflix, and he beat Seth Rollins, the favorite to win the Royal Rumble. It's a fickle business, and the stakes are too high, and the lights too bright. And then we have CM Punk, and that's where he thrives. He says he can't see John Cena throwing him over the top rope. He says Roman Reigns needed him to help sell his family business at War Games. He put Drew McIntyre in the dirt. Sami Zayn is not on his level. And then the line of the night, he says, you put Hulk Hogan in the Royal Rumble, and he'll put his dusty old ass over the top rope and end Hulkamania once and for all. Brother. Crowd lost their minds for it. I loved it. Punk bodied Hulk Hogan. Basically saying that there's only three syllables for who's going to win. And that is CM Punk. And I see, we see Drew McIntyre brooding backstage because he has a main event match later on. Damage CTRL versus the Pure Fusion Cringe. The Pure Fucking Cringe. PFC. I really wish Dakota Kai, and I mean this, I really wish Dakota Kai, wish Dakota won that IC title. I got nothing against Lyra Valkyria. I like the video package they had of her, but watching this match, I just felt so bad for Dakota, because I'm like, God damn, I know Dakota would have won that goddamn belt. But they did win the match. Io Sky pinned Shayna Baszler, so yay. They beat the Jobbers. And then the main event of the evening was Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. WrestleMania rematch. WrestleMania rematch. There. We'll stop there. Seth and Drew went in there, had a great match. Thought the match was great. I don't like the commercial breaks on Monday Night Raw, where I pay for no ads. You some of my bitches. But yes, the match was great. Great back and forth. They have good chemistry. Definitely one of my favorite matches to see. They just clicked so goddamn well. I thought their match at WrestleMania was good too. I don't know which one was better, this one or the match at WrestleMania. I'm probably going to lean on this one. I like that Seth was getting angry throughout the match. You can see the frustration boiling over. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why did I do that? Yeah. But boiling over. And you're seeing that heel turn start to leak out a little bit. I like that. But Seth ends up pinning Drew with the roll-up, and then afterwards, Drew attacks Seth. Sami Zayn makes the save, and Sami Zayn accidentally haluva kicks Seth Rollins, and there it is. That, my friends, is a smoking gun for a heel turn. So, Seth is clearly being set up to fight CM Punk at WrestleMania and probably Sami Zayn after the fact. I'm cool either way. But yeah, Seth has got to go heel. Seth has got to go heel because we got to do Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. And Seth needs to be the heel in that feud. Period. Period. Not period, but period. How do you spell that? How do you spell period? Alright, so that was Monday Night Raw. Good show. Lots of setup. More setup than usual, but still a good show to watch. And as we get further along into WrestleMania season, all of this is going to play up. It's going to play a big role in what's to come. So, once again, the Super Chat Championship will not be on the line this Saturday. It will be on the line next Saturday for the Royal Rumble. Both of them. So, look for those. Alright, so what do you guys feel about Monday Night Raw? Give me your scores. 1 out of 10. A, B, C, D, D, A, B, C, D, F. Let me know. Alright, what we got in here? I'm tired, y'all. It's been a long day. When I say a long day, you have no idea. Game Shock. Joe Hendry might be in the Royal Rumble. He might be. He could be. He should be. But we'll definitely see. I do see Joe Hendry being a surprise entry for sure. That would be great. Hulk Hogan foaming at the mouth, brother. Well, let me tell you something, dude. That CM Punk fella will fall to these swinging pythons, brother. What you gonna do, CM Punk? When this crowd boos the living shit out of me, brother. Boo! I'm tired, y'all. Penta versus Logan Paul. If Penta breaks his arm, golden. Dylan Danger gave it an 8 out of 10. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Royalty is in the building. AV Combos, I'm gonna need you to step forward and get this love from the people here in the live chat, because, ladies and gentlemen, the premier wrestling reaction channel here in the YouTube space, say hello to Wrestling Zone, AV Combos, Wrestling Edition. The superstars have walked in, lay out the red carpet. Get your photography ready, because we got royalty, we got superstars in the building. Good to have you, A&B. The Social Deviant says he regrets being a Hulkamaniac as a kid. I don't. But then I kind of do, because he's a piece of shit. He was always a piece of shit. Great. Let me see here. Yeah, that drop kick to Dakota Kai was nasty. And I mean Miss Jackson if you nasty. Corey Graves bickers too much on commentary. Look here. Corey Graves needs to grow a pair. Alright? Ain't no one gonna be crying over no Corey motherfucking Graves. Ain't happening. He'll be alright. Oh, look at this. So, is this breaking news? Is this breaking news, A&B? You will be on our podcast in 2 weeks. Ooh. I said, ooh. I said, ooh. We about to break that internet. A&B Combos, you don't know what you just did. You just put me on your podcast. And now it's about to blow up. But we're definitely talking about it. No, it's breaking news. A&B Combos will invite me on their podcast episode to start some shit. I mean, to have good conversation and start some shit. Controversy creates cash. How I feel about Britt Baker no longer working with AEW? Well, what do I always say? What is AEW's loss is WWE's gain. Although, do we want Britt Baker in WWE? I don't know about that one. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. I do appreciate y'all for being here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn in because listen, this snowstorm's about to kick our ass tomorrow. So I do appreciate you guys for being here. As you follow out, do all the YouTube things, like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and Venmo. I love you all. And please, please pray for me that I make it past this snowstorm because I'm a bit worried. But if I make it past it, you'll see me on Wednesday. So keep us in your prayers. And remember, guys, we're in this together. Don't let today bother you. We are the light in the darkness. We are the light in the darkness. We are here as a community. We will get through this. So please support each other. This is Alyx. Just Alyx signing out right here. And Alyx's World. The place that is, was, and forever will be a safe space for wrestling fans like you.
When you're when you're